Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So it's about 1 o'clock, April 14th, Monday, 23 degrees Celsius. Look at that, my batteries are all nice and charged up. And that one says 76. And that one says 72, 71, 72. Okay, so I'm going to try a one-handed carburetor rebuild. Well, actually, I'm just going to take it apart. I kind of got everything loose already, just so I can do it with one hand. Just let me show you where I'm at. I've already cleaned up the shaft, and I put a brand new shifter on it. If you're ever trying to bring a bike back to life and the threads or the splines are a little beat up, always go with a brand new shifter, because that improves your possibility. And it's on there pretty good. It doesn't seem to be rocking and rolling. So I did run it through the gears, and to be honest with you, I'm a little concerned that this thing might have a burned up clutches in it. So I am going to get it started, and we'll see where we're going to go, but it might have dead clutches. Anyway, obviously I took these bolts out to get the carburetor loose, and you know, when you see stuff like this, see the way the end of that bolt's all gnarled up and all, you really hate seeing crap like that. The carburetor for this thing's about 25 bucks. I'm going to give it a quick rebuild, see if it'll come back to life. So there we are. Anyway, what you do, obviously you take the bolts off, you unscrew this, slides out. I've talked about adjusting the idle. See that incline there? Well, that incline, see this screw right here where my finger's pointing? And if you look down on the carburetor, you'll see a little thing that sticks out. That goes in and out, and you can see that little damage to the incline. That's what pushes it up and down. If you put this thing in wrong, right, if you're lucky, you'll get it to slide down in there where the cable goes, right? But then the throttle will be sticky. Sometimes people just set it down and they don't set them all the way down, so when she fires up, the engine runs away, and you know, now you're doing everything possible to shut the engine down quickly before it blows up. Anyway, quick carburetor slide story. So the carburetor's loose, right? Very nice. You can see I got it loose on the bottom too. Sorry for the wind. Hopefully it's not going to cause too much of a problem. So carburetor's off. At this point, if there's gasoline in the carburetor, it's going to spill out all over the place. I already dumped it out, so you can see where the gas comes in, those two lines, and you pick between reserve and run. Beneath this cap here is a gas filter, so take the cap off, right? Not bad for the one-handed man. There's the gas filter, so we're going to have to clean that up, right? Then you take the two bolts out. Right, I'm putting them over there, so hopefully they don't fall out. Not only am I doing one-handed man, I'm using my left hand, and I'm already. So there, that comes off. Somebody's been in here recently. You can see it's not too horribly dirty. Then what you do is you pull this pin. Right, you pull this pin, that allows you to take the float out. Once again, don't want to lose the pin. You take the float off, and with the float comes the little valve that controls the gas. You see that silver thing that just fell down? So there's the float, and you can see the little silver thing. Right, once again, you don't want to lose any of this stuff, because if you do, you're screwed. Right, see, put it right there. This jack is not helping me. And only a couple more things left. This bigger jet is the main jet. This is the, I don't know, some people call it the high-speed jet. If you look it over, let me up the mag a little. I don't know if she's going to focus. Yeah, she focused. But you can literally see crap hanging off of there. All those holes have to be cleaned. You can see, like, you can see through a couple, then you can't see through that one. Those you can kind of see through the middle one, but not the others. Right? You can see through all those. Oh, all those, good. So not too horrible. So you clean that out. And this guy, there's holes in there. I think you can faintly see them. I'm trying to focus on them. A lot of times, actually, if you bring it so that it's focused on a big background like that, then you can get it to focus in. So I'm going to make sure all those are clean, and that's clean, and down there is clean. Then I'm going to blow out the passages right in the carb. Be careful not to lose any springs. I mean, obviously the idle adjust has a spring on it. I'm not seeing, that's the only, there's nothing else to adjust. Little things that concern me, if you look in here, look right in the carburetor itself, you'll see that it's pretty dirty, right? Well, for the inside of the carburetor to be that dirty, right along the lip here, that means all that crap went into the engine too, which is not a good thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna, blow all that out. I just use carburetor cleaner, and I put a wand on it. I'll put that wand on the can. I then use that to jet through the entire carburetor, put it all back together in the opposite way that I took it apart, and we'll see how she runs. Right? We'll attempt to fire it up. I'm gonna put the carburetor on it. I'm gonna put some oil in it, and the next video will actually be giving it a couple of tugs to see how she does. Put some gas in the carburetor and see if she's going to want to fire up a little bit, how she sounds, if it's got any noises. Then I'd like to pop it into gear to see what kind of shape the tranny's in. If the tranny's out of this thing, if it doesn't have any transmission left, that means it's got to get cracked open and clutch work and other stuff, which means this project will probably be a backbencher for a while, right? I got other things to do. I do not need this thing that desperately. I might just, quite honestly, I need a front tire for another bike, another 120, 110, 125. And I might just, this might end up on the shelf, and I might end up grabbing a few parts off of it if the tranny's out to lunch. All right, folks, remember, keep your feet down, your head up, live, love, and have a great time. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of The Horde. Today there's probably going to be a lot of video, so I hope it's not too much at once. This is the second video in the series of Fix Something for Me. I started a day early, but once again, really can't compete in the contest, but I can run alongside of you guys. Thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Bye now.